I have asked this question several times, I believe, or at least a few. How does a group like the ADL that is so unpopular have so much power? And I wonder if they're self aware on how unpopular they really are. And and I mean, do they? I mean, they got to know why. I guess maybe they believe that what they're fighting for is a good and noble cause, so popularity may not matter to them. But if you ever go to their YouTube channel, the ADL YouTube channel, you will see that they have disabled both their comment section and also their like to dislike ratio. And, there's good reason why that organization is not liked. It's not without valid reason because they're not just going after what they consider to be Nazis or fascist or so-called hate groups. They go after a lot of individuals that they disagree with, and they are actually a rather far left uh, organization. But they do have power. They have power to make decisions. And they're wildly unpopular amongst conservatives, uh, primarily because they defame people, they defame groups, and they defame people, and they do so unfairly. But they're also unpopular amongst the left because of their support of Israel. And that's kind of the way it is. People tell me that I'm kind of wasting my time and I'm spinning my wheels, so to speak. And maybe I am. And I had an interesting conversation with somebody, which the government, I mentioned that the government does things without popular support. And this guy, Nick Johnson, said the government has done things that don't have popular support. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but that's undoubtedly true in some situations, as that will happen in any republic. The alternative is a direct democracy, but I'm not sure that that's practical. He also said that people elect the government, and regardless, the problem isn't the government; it's canceling individuals. It's unfortunately a grassroots thing. I don't know what he means by it's a grassroots thing. The cancel culture mob was started by social media and is then protected also by social media. And I guess to a point, it is what it is. It's not something that I like, but really and truly, can I really fight? I mean, can anyone really successfully fight the cancel culture mob? Maybe not. And part of me thought about joining starting an organization called the Right of Due Process, or something along the line. Where due process is at least cancel culture has to deal with due process, because cancel culture denies due process. And a person cannot be an advocate. I mean, as of now, most people suffer because of their own bad habits in this country, in America now. Throughout the world, there is suffering going on due to direct government And there's also suffering in this country because of economic things and stuff beyond the control of of human beings. But you know what? The future is imaginary, and the past is dead, and the future is imaginary. We really don't know what lies before us. I think it's a good idea to prepare for the worst, hope for the best, but really more prepare for bad things to happen, because sooner or later the worst thing's going to happen is we're going to die. We're going to end. Maybe for some it'll be one of the best things that happens because they're just in pain. But one day I will die, and that's true for everybody. And what comes after that is a mystery. And I still struggle with my diet and my health. A little lightheaded as we speak right now, so I might take a bit of a nap. I don't know if it's hot outside or what, but I feel something coming on, so I take a few pills and take a bit of a snooze. Boy, whew, am I tired. Anyway, and actually, I was going to mention. I was before I leave. I was um, looking at this one guy. God, I forget his name now, but he's with some interfaith group, and he was on Jesse Lee Peterson. Now he's part of the left, but he's not part of the vindictive left, or he's a liberal. I wouldn't call him a leftist. He is a liberal, but I think he's much more open-minded, and he gives me a little bit of hope to a degree that there's people with enough open mind to hear and listen to what people have to say, because that's not common on the left right now. The left right now is controlled by very vindictive people who do not believe in due process. Anyway, this has been Brian with Transparency and Merit. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you wish, and also visit our website at transparencyandmerit.com.